The family of slain anti-apartheid activist and black consciousness movement leader Steve Biko says that it won't rest until those who killed him are held accountable. This emerged after the family laid a wreath on his grave in Ginsberg near King Williamstown in the Eastern Cape. This year marks the 42nd anniversary since Biko's death in police custody in Pretoria. Our reporter Busisiwe Jemsana-Mantashe has more.
A group of young people in and around Ginsberg have gathered discussing or debating in particular youth leadership, the issues that affect the youth in this day and age, and how best to solve the challenges that young people in the province and in the country at large deal with on a daily basis. We spoke to the son of the late Steve Biko, Biko, who says at a time where the country is dealing or is battling to deal with violent attacks against foreign nationals, gender-based violence, it is now crucial more than ever to take or draw lessons from Steve Biko, from his black consciousness ideology. He's saying that if those ideologies were instilled in many of African leaders, in many of citizens in the country, then there would not be any bloodshed. No one would attack someone who is black. No one would attack any African citizen who has come to the country. And it is time for the country to really look into this and try and set up a platform where black consciousness, where black South Africans, where black men and women can be conscientized to know that all Africans live in Africa, should unite in Africa. Young people are gathered inside. They are currently debating their day-to-day challenges with Dr. Africa and other panelists in the panel that is leading the discussions inside. But I'm joined by a young person who was part or who is part of the discussions that are taking place inside. Thank you so much for your time. As young people, what are some of the challenges you face that you're currently debating inside?
Okay, I'm from Mekuyas High School, one of the challenges we face at school is that we have shortages of textbooks in school, and most of people go to school long distances. So and when it comes to role models, it's like Tatu Nelson Mandela or Tatu Steve Biko, we have the courage to pursue dreams as students, and knowing that there's a wide privilege in different provinces. So Tina, as the black students in public schools, in our favor, we have to fight since the marches, pickets, and burn the material that we already have, in order for us to be answered as messages for now.
But why do you continue then to ban things, and if you want problems to be solved when you are demanding some services?
I think mostly it's because that the leadership we have, quick governments and our local governments, is that but prioritize much more private schools and if I could say white races mostly. But they don't see value with black students in black high schools mostly. I'd say that. And Tina, to get what we want, we have to be radical, to be violent. But Bona, they just as nobody's for now on a silver platter, which is very wrong. And as students from black public schools. Regarding that, we have democracy and stuff. But Tina, high schools around Eastern Capes, we don't see Nanzigi democracy when it comes to education system.
Because of today, you know what they say, he did not die, he multiplied. A young person raising issues of the quality of education, in particular in the Eastern Cape, the problem that they continue to face, the manner in which the government responds to their demands or to their challenges that they have to involve themselves in violent protests in order for them to be heard, and also raising the issue of corruption there, that leaders are now looking after themselves, and yet Steve Biko was a leader for the people whose responsibility or his core living was to provide for people, communities, poor communities.